Jmitch, we were talking. John and I both disagree on the amount of bush that you like your tree surrounded with in your yard. So I don't have that great of a tree in my yard. My tree is rather small, as they've seen from the pictures. So I like no bush around my tree. John, on the other hand, has a massive trunk on his tree. It is ridiculous. And so he likes having a moderate to prime amount of bush around his tree. How do you trim?
I would say.
How do you trim your bush for your tree, Jmitch?
I'd like to clarify this with. I think that just a certain amount of bush clarifies age, and
he was scared
shows who's
that his tree would look like a sapling.
Manliest tree.
He wants a manly tree, a real man's tree, if you will. So he wants a bit of man
tree,
a bit of real man's bush,
so you're
if
saying,
you will, around his.
That, are you saying that some trees aren't manly?
Yes, I am.
Did you see the picture I sent you?
You had a lovely tree.
Some people wouldn't even call mine a tree. They might just call it a twig.
I don't know. I think your tree looks absolutely lovely. So, but maybe a lot of bush though. You need to.
There was a lot of bush. A lot of bush.
There. J-Car, have you ever puzzled about how much bush there should be?
Really, you need to, quote unquote, from our good pal Jmitch plays games on Beam.pro.
Yep.
He likes his bush to accentuate the look and size of his tree.
Right. But Jmitch, let me give you some life tips here. If there's too much bush, it can sometimes hide or mask some of the trunk, if you will. So I think you should trim it down.
Accentuate. How many? What size are we talking for the bush, if we can measure it?
Is it like a big bush or
like the amount of bush that I have around mine is overwhelming. The ratio from trunk to bush is like 3/4 of my trunk is covered by the bush. Granted, my trunk's not very large. Thank you to Sure Words of the Fall. I think I've got more followers from this conversation than anything.
You got 4. Only 4.
4 more than
shoot, we hit 5,200, guys. I never gave out the
15.
candy. Give all 5,200. Anyways, so the ratio of bush, what would you do? Like a 1 to 2? I have like a 3 to 4 ratio. Like if my bush was 3 feet tall, that means that my trunk is 4 feet tall. So if my tree is only 4 inches tall, then my bush is 3 inches tall.
You have a 4 feet tall tree.
No. My tree is not nearly that big. You've seen it.
Trim the bushes. See, Jmitch, as the man of the hour right now, I would completely
I don't know
agree.
if I have the right tools to trim that bush. I might need an extra pair of hands. It's gonna be overwhelming, and probably
trim it in like a shape, like a heart shape.
Yeah. What if I put like signs and designs in that thing? Like I was like, check this trunk, yo.
At least shape them. Yeah. Oh yeah. If there's not a shape, I don't want to know about it.
So if I trimmed my bush to look like the Beam emblem, and I sent them a picture,
I think they'll pardon you instantly.
Do you think they will?
This is what you've been waiting for.
Do you think they would take that as a partner application or as a?
I don't think they'll take it as an application. I think you will become a red name in days. They will give you founder for that sort of.
I think
but the size of my tree is very underwhelming. They like their partners to have really good sized trees.
Like, if you put a nice color on it, maybe like the nice design, like a Beam logo.
We're talking about the whole tree, J-Car.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what part of the trunk you like to target. If you like the top of the trunk, if you like the bottom of the trunk, the midline of the trunk, even if you will, or the shaft of the trunk, the middle of it.
I think you might be visited by some stuff in person if you do that.
In person tree showing.
They would like to see my
Marathi, where are you at, bro? Who do you like to see? Is he streaming? I'm not doing it. I'm not getting banned from his stream.
I will get banned from his stream, but the issue is just that he'll understand what's going on here. And right now I think we're flying pretty low under the radar. and I would like to keep it that way. Oh my
But what do
God.
you mean? What's going on here? We're just talking about lawns and trees and beaches.
No, we're landscaping tips. John is a thing.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a
That's good.
show. We're gonna have a show, a web show, where we let the bots play against each other, and we just sit here and talk. Every
Can we make it 18
single
plus, though?
Friday. We will probably have to make it 18 plus in the future. We'll run out of things to talk about. Yes.